Hello. It's been a little bit. Sorry. It's Thursday, May 23rd. And I've been kind of recovering the last few days. I was out of town from last Thursday until Sunday night at Interfuse, which I've mentioned this burn before. Now, my original plan was going to do some vlog style footage, but that didn't quite happen exactly. Like, I have random video clips, so I figured I'd do a introduction and then just kind of throw the clips on there, and then like basically just showing you everything that all the little fun things. Now I got some video, not a whole lot, just because of how a lot of those types of events are. And sorry, I just ate, and so I'm a little scratchy right now. I'm just trying to like speak without sounding like there's a frog in my throat. Anyway, try that again. Anyway, this was probably like the best burn I've been to. Just like, I've had a lot of kind of subpar or bad times, especially with like my depression and mental illness stuff getting in the way, and just like my ex-fiance just kind of like not exactly helping the situation, like getting upset at me for getting upset, basically, so making the situation worse. So it was good to have like a really good burn. And even though like it rained one of the days for a little while, it like stormed really hard, but I was like just hanging out with some of my buddies. We were hanging out in one of the pavilions with a camp. It was called Camp Moist, and we were just listening to like some 70s and 80s music and just chilling, and like they were making pina coladas for people. I don't really drink though, so I kind of didn't bother with that. I thought about it for a moment and I was like, eh, I don't need any alcohol. I had other libations. But yeah, I hung out there for like an hour or so while the storm was really coming down, and stayed fairly dry. I showed off my baby doll thing I've been working on, which I will have a video, I guess, where I show putting together that thing. Kinda, I didn't quite get as much video because a lot of it I was doing while I was at work. And I didn't want to record myself with my ID and like all my work stuff on. So that was one of the things. But I would record like the in-between process. Now when I was there, I do need to fix part of it because part of the skirt started to break, so I need to reinforce it before I ever wear it again, which I probably will, like at a future event. I'm going to another burn in 2 weeks called Gateway. It's a smaller one, but I'm not gonna wear it to that one because I need to do the work on it, and it's gonna be warmer too, and like I was already sweating when I was wearing it, and it was like chafing a little bit, so that's definitely one you don't want to like wear when it's too hot outside. Like, it was just mildly warm when I was wearing it, and I was starting to chafe a little bit. Not as bad, but I did have a little heat rash. But I got a lot of reactions. I had people taking my picture, people enjoying the art, or whatever you want to call it. I was just like, I feel like a statue in my weird art stuff. And I will, like, see, and I didn't get video of me wearing it while I was there. I got a lot of pictures. I might even just like insert a picture of it, like if I could actually insert like right there, but I'm gonna have to like stop editing and then, because my editing program is not that good. Anyway, as long as I remember, I should have been in between there. But yeah, the baby doll thing. And oh, I was DJing. Yes. I got hella's compliments. I DJ'd a total of 9 hours between Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Thursday night I did 2 hours, and Saturday night I did 2 hours, but Friday night I did 5 because the other people who signed up didn't show up for their DJ shifts. So I was just like, I got music, I can keep playing. Like, I made some backup sets, and then I was just jumping. I wasn't even like filing my own sets, I was just jumping around and playing random stuff. Because, like, you know, people float in and out, so you'd have people like dancing and partying, and then they kind of float off. And like when people were floating off, I would just kind of like throw in some more like chill stuff, especially near the end. I was just like, I was getting tired anyway, so I was like, I'll just put some chill stuff on and just hang out and just kind of vibe. I mean, I was I was DJing while I was on, let's see, wait, Friday and Saturday, like mushroom edible thing. So I was a little trippy too. I was a little more mildly on Friday, but like way more on Saturday. But I crashed and burned hard Saturday. Like, my set was done at 2, and I was like, okay, we know our limits. We know we're tired. We know, like, we are physically exhausted. Like, I had pushed myself physically, emotionally, everything to the limit. But it, like, in a good way, like, I knew where to stop. So I ended up taking a couple Xanax just so I could pass the fuck out, because I just needed to sleep. It's like, okay, I am drained, I need to sleep, and I know this, so I'm just gonna take care of myself. So I took one, but that didn't quite work out, so I had to take a second one. But I did eventually sleep, and I was out for a while, and then packed up my camp the next day, headed home, and, you know, got back through some of the stuff in my apartment and got my work clothes and stuff, and hung out with my guy for a little bit before I had to work, because I missed him. But he's gonna be going to the next one with me. He's gonna be going to Gateway with me, so that'll be interesting. He'll probably maybe appear on video, maybe. We shall see. He likes to like give me trouble about the fact that, like, he's like, what, you didn't interview anyone? And I was like, I'm not thinking about this stuff, and I'm like, really, I have a lot of anxiety and stuff, and I don't know. I might, like, I don't know. I don't try to like bother people too much. I just kind of like do little clips here and there, like the art and all that stuff. I don't really, I don't know. I just feel awkward asking people things. That's not really my gig. But he was like, oh, you should have him. Oh, he was trying to tell me I should have him go through my video edit. I was just like, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna throw bits and pieces in here. Like, I have some longer clips I'll probably shave down, just because I don't think anyone's that interested. I have the longer clips, like, up for, like, my friends on my personal Facebook page, but I'm just gonna kind of, like, go through and put the clips in, and you'll see all the randomness of a burn. And for anyone who has not really watched other videos of mine, I feel like I went on a while before explaining what a burn is. Burn, it's like Burning Man, but like a regional event. There's varying different sizes. I've been to some really small ones, which then it just becomes more like, it's just like a camping trip. Like, it's okay. The smaller ones I've been less impressed with, but I kind of like these, like, interfuse was like 1,200 people-ish, close enough. Gateway ends up being like between 400 and 500, it depending on the year, depending on their, because sometimes they have trouble getting people to volunteer, because burning's like a gifting community, so like people contribute in their own ways. Sometimes, like for me, I always consider, like, I help pick up trash and stuff sometimes, and like and they call that like Earth Guardians, but I never really signed up for like specific shifts for that stuff. I just kind of do it on my own accord. Most of my things have been like, I've brought a theme camp before, that was too much. Now I do it more like by doing like art or like doing the music stuff now. Like that's how I'm contributing my time and gifting to the community. And also there's always like camps, well almost always camps that do like clothing exchanges, so I always bring like cool thrifted stuff. I always have bags of stuff to donate. So yeah, I have my own way I contribute, and like I always like make little things to like gift to people I meet personally. Like I had some glitter gels and some little resin things I've made before that I gifted out, like little hair clips. So I mean, I always find like some things that I can give out, like little artsy things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. But yeah, I had a good time. I got a lot of compliments on DJing. I'm gonna be doing more DJing at Gateway. I'm working on my sets right now, and it should be a good time. Hopefully it's not too hot. I think the weather was pretty good for interfuse. The only thing that was annoying was the ticks, man. Oh my god. I had caught most of them as they were getting on me, but there was one in between my toes, and I think it was there from like Thursday until Saturday morning, which is a little I mean, I don't think anything happened, but I've been very exhausted the last few days. But I think that's just from like psychedelics and Xanax. I mean, let's be real. Let's know thyself and know that I had to take 2 Xanax, so yeah, that can usually throw me off for a few days. You can tell I'm like pretty scratched up. Oh, I didn't even say I fainted, which was great. Like I got this and my knees all jacked up. I had bruising all over my legs too. But yeah, I fainted, and that was great. I told my friend that she was getting hook suspended for the first time. I was thinking like, if I don't look at it, I should be able to record her. So like, because she wanted a recording of the first time she getting hook suspended for like memories, okay? You know, no judgment, not my thing, but hey, I was like, I'll help my friend out. I have a nice camera. Yeah, that didn't quite work out. I wasn't even looking, and they got the first one in, and I dropped like a fucking rock. And then I was trying to get away. Like, you know how hard it is to resist fainting? You think mind over matter? No, motherfucker. But fuck it. I got like maybe another 4 feet and I went down on the gravel. Like, I just fainted again. Cause like, I was trying to keep myself from going all the way out, but like just all the blood just went whoosh. And then all the medics. That's a good way to get attention. I had a bunch of medics and rangers and stuff around me. There was so many people surrounding me. I mean, there had been like at least 10 people, but there might have been more than that. There was a lot of yelling, and I was just like, oh, where's my camera? And where's my lemonade disappeared? Like, what the fuck? I don't know how that happened. The lemonade can was on the gravel. So it makes me think that whenever I fell down, like one of the people who were picking up like trash and stuff came by and just picked it up. Like, didn't realize it was my lemonade because they saw all the people surrounding, but they just didn't make the connection. So I really just think someone took my half-drank lemonade and pitched it. I was like, I just want sugar, but somebody gave me apple juice, so that worked too. But like, my damn lemonade, man. I took my damn lemonade. It's like, what happened to my lemonade? It was so weird. I was not that far away from where I dropped. Everyone's like, can't find your lemonade, can't find your lemonade. Yeah, I got really locked in. I was like, I really wanted that lemonade. It's like one of those like weird, like having a moment like, oh, I need this comfort thing. I need this drink I had. Oh, where's my camera? Where's this? Like, I just wanted all my stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I was laying under that tree for like 30 minutes. They were putting like a cool towel on me, giving me apple juice, and trying to clean my scrapes up. They gave me a bunch of band-aids, but like, I didn't even really need the band-aids. I didn't put them on. I let them just kind of air out. I was trying to make sure, like, because I thought with them being open and kind of oozy and stuff, that I was trying to keep them clean and dry as possible, and making sure that like the mosquitoes and ticks and stuff weren't trying to get up on me. That was the only thing I was concerned about, leaving them open, but they seem to have healed up pretty good. They're getting a little itchy now, and I've kind of scratched some of the scabs off, though that's the only shit part. And like, I don't know what's going on with this. I have like partial sunburn, everything's getting itchy now, bug bites, scrapes, scratches. Like I have this like scrape here on my neck, and I have another one right here. I think that's the one that's itching right now. But I was like trying to avoid like the poison oak or poison sumac that was like by my camp too. I think I did an alright job, but like I still got chewed up, little chigger bugs, whatever, and the mosquitoes and the ticks. I do have a little mark from where the tick got me in between my toe, but I won't really be able to show it on video because it's kind of a small mark. I was just making sure I wasn't having like a rash or anything that would be a sign of Lyme disease. Like that is like the one paranoid thing. So, I have multiple friends who've gotten Lyme disease already this year, and like nobody needs doctor bills. I don't have health insurance right now. Like I pay for everything out of pocket. Like and nobody got money for that bullshit. Like it's like $200 and something just to get tested for Lyme disease. So I'm just you know, being pretty self-conscious of like my body and just checking for like anything that would be abnormal. But right now I'm just like bang, bruised, scraped, scratched, bitten, but doing alright. A little tired, still recovering, but yeah, I've been rambling too long and I need to get ready for work, so I'm just gonna like throw the other clips in here.
Get down. I helped build this thing 2 weeks ago. This is my first time actually being up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, now it's actually got like netting. Told me that I didn't want to go up.
Anyway, that should be everything. Hope you enjoyed all that and my rambling. And I mean, if these things look cool to you, there might be something in your area. You never know. You look up burns or burners, or you know, you might find something near you. They're kind of all over the place. You'd be surprised. I live in Missouri. There's multiple out here. Or, well, within decent driving distance, like a couple hours. That's not too bad. As long as you have a functioning car, like, it's all good. Anyway, subscribe if you want. I post random shit